Get out the
Yo,
way,
he's
other
like...
anti-burial.
Honestly, I was about to say, bro, what?
Get down, Mr. President.
What the fuck? Did you see that guy just... what the fuck? Are we seeing the same thing? Yo, it's following it, look! Go. Why is everybody just starting to levitate? Please no. Ah!
Where did he come from?
There you go.
No, he's floating off into space again.
Oh.
What the fuck was that?
Finisher.
Oh, it threw me off across the fucking room.
Oh my god, yeah, I just saw that.
Oh, a cursor roll just teleported in behind you guys, but thankfully I was stood there. Okay. Wait, the guy's last name is Zombie? Hell yeah. Oh. The ogres are still there. They should not still be there. Those ogres are not supposed to still be there. Are they supposed to shoot I-beams? What has happened? What the fuck is happening? Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches, slam in the back of the Bro, I'm getting shot from every angle. Why isn't he leaving? Oh my god. What is happening? Fuck this, I'm out of here. Because that guy's using a fucking build that makes him invincible. I'm coming, brother! Holy Jesus fucking shit tits! Please tell me the suffering is over. Please tell me the suffering is over. Oh my god! Jesus! Suffering is ended, thank God! For context, by the way, guys, these fucking ogres are supposed to fuck off. But they just, for some reason, have not. And continue to refuse to. Okay, El, this is what we have to talk about. You said you want to understand the dungeon. Do you want to understand this? El? Do you want to understand this? Anyway, so, right. We were having this discussion earlier. Chris, Ray, I will have you guys weigh in. Elle said that she does not understand the dungeons in Destiny. And that is why she finds them boring, essentially. She doesn't know what to do in the latest dungeon. Does this look interesting to learn to you guys? That's what I'm saying, Chris, right? So here's the thing. I've never looked at this map. This is not how I learn things in Destiny. I've just figured it out over time. But essentially, it was the first encounter that you guys watched us do in that dungeon. The 3 dots in the middle are the lenses, and the light shoots through them into all the other little orange, the sockets, as they're called on the side. And then this map is to show the optimal paths. Because here's where it gets weird. The left main lens can go to any of the rooms successfully. Right? The right one can only go to 2, and the bottom one can only go to 2. Well, no, sorry, the bottom one could go to 3, the right one could go to 3, and the left one could go to 4 of the rooms. I've just figured that out in time. I've not been sat here fucking, reviewing a map. My point is just, Elle says that she doesn't get the dungeon and that's why it's boring. Then the encounter she's actually talking about is this one right here, okay? So, For the briefest of explanations, this was the final encounter that I think that me and Toasty were playing earlier. So you come into the room from here. You walk up, and there is a dial behind the boss. You split into these two rooms. That is the door that I got crushed in. That is the door that Toasty would go through. There are enemies in this room. Turns out this is a way harder room than that room, and I've been doing the hardest room all this time. Crazy revelation. But you kill the big guy in each of the rooms. There will be a floating weird fucking thing with wings. You kill that motherfucker. There'll be one of them. There'll be one in either the left or the right room. That guy will show you a symbol. Okay? And I'll use this as an example. So, let's say you kill him. And it shows this sign here. Right? To the Destiny community, that is called Hive Eyes. The Hive Eyes 3 eyes. These 3 lights need to be turned off. And then these 3 lights need to be turned on. So the side corresponding to whatever shows up from the winged cunt. So let's say as an example, this shows up, this is darkness. You then have to make sure these 3 are off and these 3 are on. So around the room, you'll have to go to these different symbols. How do you know? I just said you kill the winged guy and he shows you a symbol. And whichever side the symbol is on goes off. Whichever side the symbol isn't on goes on. So then, let's say as an example here, I'm not going to use this example because this is terrible. But let's say the sign that shows up is Hive Eyes. How do you know that's what you're supposed to do? Repetition and banging your head against the wall. That's how I figured it out. Although the first time I actually did it the wrong way, I assumed you'd have to put the side. Yeah, that's the thing. It took a lot of repetition for me and Toasty to understand that. Do those 6 symbols change? No. Well, yes, those 6 change to one of these. They will always be these symbols. Right? So let's say as an example, Hive Eyes shows up. Yes? And let's say for the example that that light is on. That light is on. And that light is on. But the places in the encounter don't change. The places do not change. So let's say that's on and those 2 are on, right? Because Hive Eyes showed up, you want them to be off. So you will go to the location in the room where they are. So this one, how do you turn it off? I'll get to that. So you go here. In this specific example, I can explain it well because there's usually one that I do. At the back of the room, this one will have loads of strand tangles on it, right? That you have to break. To break it, you have to kill a scion. You'll get a buff. You shoot the 3 pyramid pillars that are attaching the weird strand shit to it. And then you rotate to just get the light off of the symbol. So to be on, the light has to be hitting it. And for it to be off, the light has to not be on it. I am ready for you to get this straight, Red. I feel like you're about to say 3 signs will go on, those ones you want off, and the off ones you want on. Yes, according to what you see. According to whatever the winged dickhead drops. So, if the winged dickhead drops Hive Eyes, you want everything on this side turned off. And everything on this side on. So you have to make sure the light is hitting these 3 symbols and not these 3. And in certain instances, some directly react with each other. So as an example, if you turn off the light for Traveler, it points over there and hits Pyramid. So that if you need Pyramid off, you need to turn this again to face away from both. This is the most convoluted thing ever. Hold up. You're about to learn something today. You're about to learn something today. But how do you know one side is on and one side is off? Because it... What do you mean? Wait. El, what do you mean by that? Like, would you... Like, explain that better. Like, I feel like I'm missing part of the context. How do you know they're on? Or how do you know you have to turn them on or off? Like, which are you asking? Because if it's how do you know which ones are on, the dial changes to reflect it. So, How do you know the 3 have to go on and off? I just said there's a winged guy, you know, the little dread dude that screams at you. I don't remember what he's called. You kill him and a symbol appears. Yeah? And it will be the same 3. It'll be the 3 on the same side as that symbol. So if it's Hive Eyes, he will just be floating in one of the 2 rooms. At his dead body. His dead body just shits out a symbol. Okay, Chris, because you said that's the most convoluted thing you've ever heard, let's get ready.
The next day.
You have to get out a fucking calculator to do a raid encounter. Anyway, sorry, rant over. Okay, so, Elle, what questions do you have about this encounter? Not Verity. I'm not answering any questions about Verity, because I don't know fuck all about it. I completed it once and never again. The power of Christ compels you. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's about where I'm at right now. Any questions, Elle?